Good morning, Scott School, on this wonderful Wednesday, October 16th. As I know you're already prepared for, today is a half day, so our staff can participate in professional learning this afternoon. That means dismissal time will be at 11:42. So, no worries. I communicated with your grown-ups at home and families to let them know that today's a half day, just as a reminder, and to talk with you about after school care or transportation arrangements if either of those are different for you. And if you haven't heard from your grown up, it's okay to follow your regular routine. And if you're worried about that, talk to your teacher and he or she will work through that with you. Have you been fab with vocab? I wasn't here yesterday, but I understand the word of the week is haphazard. And I think that's a very fitting word because we had construction here at Scott School over the summer, and this place was haphazard in so many ways. And look at it now, so organized and orderly. And staff here have done a fantastic job working together and being inclusive with their efforts on trying to get our building back to what we know it should be and is every day. So pretty cool. Be fab with vocab. Use the word haphazard in your conversations. Find it in reading and use it in writing because that is a word that you may not see very often, but it is a really, really cool word to use. The next thing that I want to talk to you about is we have been having some emergency drills. So we have had 2 fire drills already this year. And my heart is just so warm and fuzzy to know that you are doing such a fine job each time with these drills, looking to the adult and getting better and better because we know when we practice the right way, we do things the right way when we need to. So I want to put on everyone's radar. You can likely expect a lockdown drill this week, sometime this week. Nothing to worry about. It's just a drill. We practice these drills just in case we had an emergency and we needed to do a lockdown. So, some rules to follow are number one, look to the grown up or staff member that you're with for directions. All Scott School staff are here to help you and are helpers and will give you directions on what to do. Number two, make sure that you have a zero voice during an emergency drill. It is so important to have that zero voice because we want to make sure that everyone hears the important message from the adult. We also want to make sure, in the case of a lockdown drill, that we're really, really quiet so that no one knows that we're in a certain room or a space. And number three, if you are in the hallway or the bathroom or somewhere else that there's not an adult right there, you need to look for the closest classroom that is open or the adult that is nearby, and you just go straight to their room. They will scoop you up and you will join their team for that emergency drill or emergency situation. And they will let your teacher know where you're at. So you don't need to worry about that. You're doing the right thing. We want you to be safe and in a space that is locked down during those types of drills. If you're in the bathroom and you have the ability to peek out in the hallway, see an adult, go there. If you think, nope, the hallway's clear and I don't know where to go, you stay in the bathroom, go into a stall and just lock the door and wait. Wait over the announcements. We will give instructions of what to do next. And during that time, be very quiet because just like you would in your classroom, in the hallway or in the bathroom or any other place that you are locking down or staying, you want to do the same thing. So I know you'll do a great job. Remember, we practice these drills just in case there is a real emergency. So we want to practice them the right way so we're prepared. And I have a special guest here today, or we have a special guest. This is Mrs. Cochran. Many of you know her. She's been a teacher here at Scott School for a really, really long time. And some of you actually had her for her teacher. And now you have a new teacher. And that's going pretty amazingly as well. But Mrs. Cochran is our new Dean of Students. So I'm going to pass the mic to her and allow her to do an introduction.
Hello, good morning, friends. So, yes, I have been a teacher at Scott School for a very long time. So, you probably know me already, but you're Mrs. Reha's right. I have a new job. So, instead of being a third grade teacher, now my job is called Dean of Students. And what that really means is I'm here to help all the adults and all the kids make Scott School the very best place it can be, which it's already pretty great. But that'll be my job, and I'll be here on Wednesdays and Thursdays and Fridays. So if you see me, say hello, silent wave. I'm super excited for this new job. Are you ready, Mrs. Reha?
Schwartz.
Schwartz. I do know who she is. Mrs. Schwartz, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Do it.
Why, thanks, Mrs. Cochran. And we're so excited.
Right at you.
Yeah, happy Wednesday. All right, friends. We've got some Panther Pride winners this morning. From Mrs. Denning's room, we have Parker and Joy. From Miss Mancura's room, we have Romeo, Miles, and Kensley. And from Mrs. Cass's room, we have Kensley, Michael, Macy, and Jackson. Congratulations, my friends. Keep up that incredible bucket filling behavior. Now let's stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Have a wonderful Wednesday, Scott School.